Hello everyone, how y'all doing today? I'm just loading up the game, and then we'll get started. Especially watching Soul on that police chase that I was just hosting. I wanted to see how that ended first, so I'm just slightly late. Yeah, I'm getting quite a bit of drop frames. Wonder why. Yeah. Anything else using this? Steam. Boy, Steam. Go ahead and disconnect this cord. That'll stop me from getting drop frames. Alright. Put that on. Put the game on. And now we have chat. Alright. Do I have any messages? No. Alright. Well, what should we do today? Well, let's see. The last game we won. Well, we got a catering job. Hopefully y'all are getting audio. I may have did the wrong one. Let me mute that one. I got two desktop audios on here right now. There we go. I see the sound thing moving. Alright. That is loud, though. Turn it down just a bit. Alright, what else do we gotta do today? Team practice. So how's everyone been doing today? I've been doing good so far. I've been trying like hell to get 5M to work for the last freaking week. And no, it doesn't want to work. Turns out that the creators of 5M has found out that some graphics cards, especially the older ones, have problems with the last two updates. And mine was not exactly too old. I mean, it came out in 2013, but that's still kind of old. I mean, it's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 5 years ago. So it's not 100% old, like the ones that they were talking about, but I'm still getting the same problems as they do. So I'm looking to get a new graphics card.
All right, bring it in, everyone. Listen, the further we get into this road trip, the more prepared we need to be. Now let's run some 3-on-3 drills. Let's get it going. Come on.
Elbow. 1-on-1-on-1 drill. To 5 from the elbow. Damn it. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm not gonna get a good report on this one. You hear my dog whining.
All right, let's take our competition to the next level. All right? Here we go.
Now what? Fast break 5-on-4. Okay. What? I hate those in and outs. Silver. Not bad, I guess.
All right, let's take our competition to the next level. All right? Here we go.
3-on-3 back screen. I don't understand this. How do you call a screen? What the hell? Yeah. I don't understand that.
All right, let's have a good one today, guys. Come on. Whew, feel good. All right, that's it for today. Keep shooting if you want to hang around.
Alright, we're done with this one. Let's practice. Almost there to the next upgrade. Damn, I am getting a lot of drop frames though. But 9% right now. I wonder why. You know, got nothing else going. Close that. Close that for now. So there it goes again. More drop frames. Hey dude, what do you want?
Hey, yo!
Yo yourself, what do you want? Yeah. You cocksucker. Achievement unlocked. Mano a mano. My court. Hey. Alright, in shoot around. Go do the protein bar. Ooh, looks like we're gonna be squaring off against the Magic. Ah, didn't quite make it. Oh well. We'll get there. Oh, right, I get the shoes. Oh well.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Well, for Orlando, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And one of the more versatile bigs in the league, Greg Monroe. We'll get a chance to see him right here. Shaq, what makes him so good?
He has no problem being at the center of an offense, and his mid-range game reminds me of the game I never had, but creates that space for him.
A part of the game you never had.
Well, I had it, I just didn't go to it.
Okay, no, there's a kid.
Okay.
I think he feels at home in either position. He can play power forward or center. That's what makes him. He's versatile. The great Shaquille O'Neal at times couldn't play power forward. So if he could do it, it's incredible.
Just about game time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's send it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Kenny, you're wrong. You forgot I played power forward in college.
There we go. That should, now the mic shouldn't be cutting in too much.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the Wizards. Guys, kind of a battle there. They pulled out a 4-point win, though.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And before we get going, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. David, what do you have to say?
Guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. He said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense, and it's going to require an outstanding effort from the players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Well, you know, the Bucks only have one title in their history as a franchise, but what a title it was, led by my favorite player of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, known as Lou Alcindor back in the day.
There, now y'all shouldn't be getting too much of the mic.
Big O's to bring the Bucks that first title.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Here are the starters for Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'm benched. I'm not a starter yet.
The wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo, and it's Levens in at the 1 spot. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on
Turn
the
this
board.
down just a bit.
They set the pick. Screen by Parker. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean,
Magic making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Akers checked in for Monroe. Houdini comes in for Chris Middleton. Young is subbed in for
You asshole.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Oh, no.
The first one falls. Orlando making some changes. Green comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Jody Meeks in for Augustine. And both free throws good for Ross. And guys, when you look at the Magic, what would be your recipe for them to improve offensively?
3-pointers and free throws. I mean, threes and frees, I like to say. Last season shot the 2nd fewest free throws in the league with their athletes. They've got to find a way to get more trips to the line. And when you look at the threes, I mean, shot a decent percentage, but we're in the bottom 3rd in terms of attempts. They need that floor spacing, so they've got to add some shooters.
Mario Hezonja is checked in for Orlando. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Hey, greatness is easy to respect, and Young has it. I mean, he's come so far since.
Let's go. Hustle up.
Okay.
Listen, guys, we've got one guy doing all the damage out there. He's getting into our paint at will. Let's gap him and invite the outside shot. He does not shoot it well enough to beat us from long range. Defense, fellas, defense. Come on now, let's go.
Guys, do you like what they've done roster-wise?
I think so. I mean, they have talent, but sometimes it's been a little hard to determine and discern which way they're headed. Are they going young or older? You need a mix.
Oh.
And sometimes you just have to wait for your young, talented players to become more seasoned. And yet, we know at some point the fans want to see playoff basketball.
Ooh. There we go with more drop frames.
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. In 4th, the Bucks.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Hold on. I'm going to check something here. Trying to figure out why I'm getting all these drop frames. I do not know why. I guess my internet's just bad today.
The Magic trail by 6. Green, the screen. Green with a screen for Fournier. And there's the pass to Meeks. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by the Bucks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And across the board in that game, guys.
That's not who I wanted to throw to, but okay.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court. Well, you can see it and feel it in certain players. I mean, that sense of timing, when to take shots, how to get them off. And Jabari Parker is one of those kinds of guys. I mean, he's got great natural instincts, particularly on the offensive end. He's got a versatile enough game to take advantage of a defender really anywhere on the floor.
And I think you hit the nail on the head when you said Parker has a versatile game, guys. Back to the basket, facing up on the drive. He can hurt you in so many ways.
And I like his activity without the ball, too, guys. That's another element that he brings. He's comfortable running off screens to get open, and he attacks the glass on the offensive board. Those are the little things that give him a chance to be a great player.
Now, here's Fournier, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. He dishes it to Biombo, kicks it to Meeks. Kept alive Orlando. Here's Azania. Soft touch off the glass.
Damn it, I hit the wrong button.
Azania's got his first bucket in this one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And Fournier kicks to Green. Back to Fournier. Right wing. Here's Azania. High shot from 10 feet out.
Damn it.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Over in the corner, Meeks. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks leading by 6. Rocked in the pass to Young. There's a screen. Passes it to Houdini. Puts it up from 12. And another basket for Milwaukee. One thing you know is going to happen with Orange Juice is they are going to have a lot of fun out there. They definitely know how to play with a flair.
And they really seem to have just a genuinely good time playing with one another. There's just an extra hop in the step of both Prez and Young when they're on the floor.
Here's Fournier after the made shot from Houdini. Azania's shot is off. Pass to Houdini. A steal.
Oh, come on.
Parker against Green. To the middle. Here's Azania. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're going to kick me out.
With anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Magic have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
John Henson's checked in for Maker. .156 left to play here in the first. Here's Houdini. He had 19 points in the win against Toronto.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Up top, Henson. There's the pass to Houdini. Ball stolen.
Fucker.
Teardrop shot, and Green gets it to go.
It's all about
That's 3 turnovers already.
Passes it to Houdini. Back to Young. Beasley outside. Here's Houdini. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
The Bucks shooting 47% here so far. From 12 feet out. That's short off the rim. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Azania.
Yep. That was gonna happen.
This is his second trip to the line tonight.
And
What?
Over the course of last year, he was up.
He wasn't in shot mode.
And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Young from outside. The shot, no good. A good close contest.
Not a very good quarter.
The first quarter. Orlando out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Not a very good first quarter at all.
The game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look. And that's something that I'm trying to prove this year, as I've been proving the last 3 or 4. So it's going to be fun.
Like I said, I have no idea why I'm getting drop frames.
Feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but
And nothing new on here, so maybe an update.
Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on.
Oh wait, they're leaving me out here? Oh,
a lot of guys have gone
damn, I thought they would have benched me.
Using that method.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Houdini in its small forward. John Henson out there with Beasley. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Young in at the point guard.
You know, when the Bucks have problems defensively, a lot of times it comes back to letting players get shots at the basket. Not just a problem protecting the rim, but also keeping perimeter players from waltzing in from the perimeter.
Here's Azania following the basket by Justice Young. Great look, but off the mark. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Antetokounmpo dishes to Young. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Gordon a screen. Augustine against Young. Now here is Augustine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Out left to the wing. Here's Houdini. The rebound by Hazanya. The Magic trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Meeks. And again, unable to change momentum here. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Houdini passes to Henson. Here's Houdini. And here's Young from the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here is Augustine. He had 10 points in the win against Washington. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Azania. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Young in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Young's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Orlando, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Augustine kicks to Hezonja. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
There's a screen. Augustine with the steal. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent.
I knew they were going to bench.
How that play was
I'm surprised they didn't bench me after the first quarter. Oh, crap, that was the backcourt.
Oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
How the hell can Young be better than me?
In for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for DJ Augustine. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Akers checked in for John Henson. Jabari Parker comes in for Michael Beasley. Chris Middleton's checked in for Houdini. And Levins is subbed in for Young. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Houdini in that last game against the Raptors was tremendous. He ended up with 19 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds.
Damn.
Surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Thanks, David. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
I'm going to go check something. Let's see if my landlord's gone. And maybe I can let her out.
That's good from his
Well, I'm bitched.
And Mario Hezonja, the 5th overall pick in 2015 out of Croatia. He's played pro basketball from the time he was a teenager, competing in the 2nd best league in the world since age 17. That'll get you ready for the NBA.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Hezonja was regarded as maybe the cockiest player in his draft class. The guy's tremendously confident.
Yeah, and nothing wrong with that when you're a sniper. You love to see shooters not have any fear and have great confidence and no conscience when it comes to launching them from three-point range. So that assassin's mentality and bravado, that's what you want in a shooter.
Ross kicks to Hezonja. Meeks with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. A pull-up. And off the front iron. And in it goes. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Hezonja kicks to Gordon.
They're not gone yet.
Another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, just
Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Biyombo is checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Aaron Gordon. Fournier is checked in for Mario Hezonja. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Jody Meeks. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Monroe's checked in for Maker. Houdini comes in for Antetokounmpo.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
About demanding the ball from his teammates, actually relished that role. That confidence has served him well as an NBA player.
Okay. He's trying to take a hit without coughing this time, during this timeout. All right, let's go.
Beasley's checked in for Parker. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Bucks.
And those bigs have done a great job of creating for others. They've caught the defense off guard time and time again.
Oh, lay down. You stared at me. You're not going out with those other dogs out there. Freaking attack
152
dogs.
left in the first half of basketball.
Why the hell did you do that?
And a look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
And Fournier kicks to Green. Green, the screen. For three, Ross. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Young. Softly drops in the floater. Young's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Green. He's got 5. Green draws the double. Fournier in the corner. From beyond the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Fournier after the made shot from Houdini. Down low, stolen by Monroe. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Shot good from Young. Young's got 18 points.
You gotta love the heart. I mean, Young just keeping after it and coming away with that offensive board.
And Augustine kicks to Ross. Dishes to Biyombo. Back to Ross. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
Yeah, by Young, not me.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by.
Young is up to 18 points already. Damn. But he can hit some threes.
Chris, how did the team's offensive approach improve in that first half?
We didn't have any type of tempo going. We were real stagnant, standing around a lot. Once he got moving, pushing the ball more, we got what we wanted.
Hey, Chris, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the third quarter.
Let's have a halftime cigarette. Yeah, my performance is not up to par lately.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate.
Oh, wait.
Stay focused, guys. Let's win this game and go home.
Flying high above Lake Eola in downtown Orlando as we welcome you back to the action at the Amway Center. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters. But
there goes more drop frames.
Well, that was an outstanding quarter that Justice Young had. 18 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game.
Orlando making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Ross. And it's Jody Meeks in for Evan Fournier. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Akers checked in for Monroe. Houdini comes in for Jabari Parker. Brogdon, he's
hey, I gotta try. I mean, my 3-point, I have not got a 3-point all year yet.
DJ Augustine out there with Jody Meeks. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Gordon in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, I'm up to 10. I'm only 8 points behind him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Oh, good.
Damn it.
Well, you look at the length and the hands of the players in the Bucks roster. They can absolutely hound you on the defensive end, force a lot of turnovers when they crank it up.
Tell you what, there are very few teams, guys, that have the combination of length and speed that the Bucks possess. And because of that, they can pressure teams into turnovers at a high rate. And when they do that, they're at their best defensively. Boy, the Magic last season improved by 10 wins. That's nice progress for a young team, and I think they'll continue to make progress, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And there's the basket on the shot from Houdini. And we talked so much about Orange Juice and the bond they formed, but Prez and Denver Levens also very close on the team.
And Levens might not see the floor a lot, but he does a great job of keeping the mood loose and light for this team. That means a lot over the course of an entire NBA season.
Gordon a screen, takes a three. Augustine no luck. And for the Magic, middle of the pack defensively last season, but you think they'll continue, guys, to make strides?
Oh, I do. I think they've got too much talent not to when you look at the personnel that they have that plays.
I will get my points up.
And first-year head coach there, Frank Vogel, is a defense-first coach, so that'll bode well for the Magic continuing to grow and potentially, I think, be a top 10 defensive team, maybe even as soon as this season.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the Bucks making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Antetokounmpo kicks to Beasley. To the middle. Here's Houdini. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Green kicks to Augustine. From 11 feet away, uses the glass that time, and it's good. Augustine's got 5 points now this quarter. Young outside. To the inside. Pass to Houdini. Lets it go with a three. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
That's my first three.
These totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Jabari Parker took an unconventional route to rehab his knee after his ACL surgery. He trained in the Andes Mountains of Peru. The altitude helped his stamina, but Parker said it was also a trip that I took for character. We take a lot for granted. Kevin, even growing up poor in the U.S., Parker said, you don't realize how fortunate you are. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA, and a great way to put that injury into perspective. And Augustine kicks to Green. No good off the front iron. Milwaukee leading by 20. Moving it up. It's stolen by Green. In the corner, it's Gordon. Outside, Green. Again, the miss by Green.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Houdini passes to Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Beasley. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Green. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Milwaukee's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. There's the pick. Antetokounmpo passes to Houdini. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Meeks dishes to Fournier. Ross for 3. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Young. Orlando grabs the miss. Biyombo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the inside. Orlando moving the ball around. Now, here's Meeks, guarded closely. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Beasley, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Milwaukee on top, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Why don't you just lay down? You're not going outside until the attack dogs leave.
On offense, here are the Magic. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Parker and Monroe together inside. Chris Middleton is out there with Young. And it's Houdini at the 3 slot. Back to Ross. It's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Houdini, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the
Hell yeah, that was behind the back dunk.
soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Young pass to Houdini. Middleton against Fournier. Here's Houdini.
Terrific game for Houdini. He's got 26 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Hell yeah, I got one. I finally got my one.
A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Really? I don't think so.
First one falls for him. Well, the Magic in past famously losing superstar big men like Dwight Howard and Shaquille O'Neal. They've got some young talent, but do they have the star talent? They need to be great.
And you know what, Kevin? I think they can be really good, but I'm not sure they have that real foundational superstar player. Very few teams do, quite honestly. Still, for a team that hasn't had a winning season in over 5 years, I think just winning ball games becomes the most important thing.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The dish to Biyombo. It's Fournier on the wing. Shot off the pick. The rebound by the Bucks. Maker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young in the corner. There's the pass to Houdini. Slammed down there by Prez, and the feed from Young.
Yeah, orange juice making it look easy. You have to love that play from them.
The Magic shooting a meager 37% for the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
He kicks to Augustine. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Augustine with the steal. Wide open. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul.
Than that. Pick it up, boy.
That is his first foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Tony Snell's checked in for Milwaukee. Levens comes in for Young. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Passes it to Zimmerman.
I guess I was benched too.
The feed now to Rudez. Pass to Azania. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
Not a bad game. I mean, it could be better. 30 points, 6 rebounds, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, no blocks. Almost got a few blocks, though.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports.
What's up, Steve?
What's going on, Prez? Guys back in the studio want to talk to you.
Perfect.
Oh, I get an interview?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Houdini.
Oh! Hello! Got the Jordan Player of the Game, finally. First one of the year.
Hey, man, this is Kenny, man. Congrats on a great win and also getting your season high, man. Your season high in points, man. Now, is this your best game so far?
Oh, yeah, it is. There's more where that came from.
I don't know, man. I mean, look, I've had a lot of great games, man. A lot of great games. This one was solid and all, but all I can say is that there's a lot more where that came from. So if that was my season high, it's not going to last very long, Kenny.
Well, do you know who you're playing next game? I'm just letting you know. They're listening right now. Do you know who you're playing right now? Now, that team is not playing games.
Man,
okay.
Listen, man. Those guys, they got nothing on me.
We'll see. I'll be watching, and we'll be watching. Right, Ernie? Right, Shaq? Let's go.
Watch away, fellas. Let's do this thing.
Okay.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we?
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
I haven't taken a drink.
Hard-working. A lot of people. Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.
I got Jordan Player of the Game.
Prez, we gotta talk about our futures.
Our futures? You talking about re-signing?
No, not even that. But like, who's your business manager? Do you have an accountant?
Well, not yet, but my agent gave me a couple names.
See, the NBA doesn't last forever.
What are you talking about, man? Retiring?
I went to college with this kid named Ralph Treaty. All-American, right? But Ralph, he gets hurt. Opens up a starting spot for me. Poor Ralph never plays basketball ever again. Body just keeps breaking down on him.
Ouch.
Yeah, so you like the girls, like the cars, the jewelry, whatever it is you like, that's up to you. But me, I'll never forget Ralph Treaty.
To Ralph, may we never forget.
Yeah, I'm not that type of person either. I'll save my damn money. Maybe invest it.
It's not just the money. We can get money anywhere. But do we trust this team to build it around us? Can we get rings here?
Look, I don't know, man. I mean, I like this team. I like what we've been doing, but who knows where we'll be a year from now? You know what I mean? We got to think about us. And I guess we have time to talk about it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I'm sticking with this team for a little bit.
Orange juice.
Oh.
Day. Yeah.
More orange juice, please.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the Bucks for now. Unless they force me to resign. But yeah, so far the Bucks are winning, even without my help, which is good. Because in 14, the first team I was traded to was the Cavaliers. If I wasn't on the floor, they wasn't scoring a single bucket. It was annoying. So I actually asked to be traded because my team just let me down.
Good up there, but why is that uniform so big? You all look like you're swimming in them. I'm surprised you can play so well in those uniforms. I remember those short shorts. Maybe they were too short, but I think there's something in between.
Okay. Was that a voicemail? Oh, what we got here? I was thinking of getting some people together tomorrow at 11 a.m. Will you be able to make it? 11 a.m. Does that say 11 or 10? 10 a.m. Tomorrow at 10. Well, let's see. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Can't be there, dude. Just like you to ditch. I'm not ditching. Asshole. Oh, that's how you do it, boy. I hope you win the game. Of course. I remember the first time I put up 30 points. You played? What? You look great out there today. Thanks. 35-1 should feel good. Although the 5-1 could use some work. One at a time. That's my boy. I'll talk to you later. Congratulations. Okay. Let's go do this bistro. Hey there, RM3, also known as Robin Meadows, also known as Houdini, not Mr. Prez. You always know how to get the fans excited. Really enjoyed your game against the Magic last night. Thanks, bro. Gotta say, I liked what I saw from you in your last game. The 30 points was impressive. Thanks. That's pretty good, but you're not putting up numbers like that against my Bulls. Anyways, good game. Awesome. Okay. Just had a milkshake with Dan over 2K. He said he wants to hook you up with even more cash. Super Mario ain't got nothing on you. Give me all the coins. I got you. So, how many did I get? Shit. 2,000. Let's up my 3 points from 1. And then let's go to mid-range. Only that one. I think that'll be the last one you get. $577. I don't think it can go up anymore. Oh, yeah. Post shooting. Post shooting is the only thing I can do. So that little bout gave me enough points to up my 3 by 1. So now at 3, I have a slightly better chance of getting it. And I did that because, well, I got one first recorded 3 in the last game. Guess we'll go to team practice. Yeah, I didn't like that. I said, just like you to dish. I mean, I guess I could try. Could have tried to make it, but I didn't want to risk losing my bistro thing. Now, these load screens do take a while. I can't believe how much drop frames I'm at. I'm at 9,858 drop frames. 7.6%. I don't know why. Oh!
All right, gentlemen, this next game is going to put our winning streak to the test. Facing players like Irving means we need to be at our best. Let's work on our pick and roll execution, okay? Let's go.
Alright.
Okay, let's run some 3-on-3 next.
Alrighty. There's 3 teams of 3 players in a full court game. Teams swap out and change possession. If you score or get a defensive stop, you stay in. Oh, we on a timer or something? Because he did not put me out. Oh, I was confused by the white jersey. Whoops. That was my fault. I was confused by the white jersey. Damn it. Yeah, we're not going to get this one unless we start getting some scores. By the time we get a score, lost the score to runs.
All right, let's take our competition to the next level. All right, here we go.
3-on-3 pick and roll.
Come on, guys. Concentrate on the fundamentals. Come on. Fundamentals, guys. That's it for now, gentlemen. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
Silver? Hey, come on, look. I don't get why I'm getting so many drop frames. My internet's just shit today. I mean, I'm getting drop frames right now. Yeah, I'm still getting usually about the same bit rate. But now I'm not. Holy now! Driving me nuts. You're not getting off of there. I'll lay down. Yeah. What did I upgrade then? Or maybe those went higher. It kind of looked like it. Alright, I guess we'll get ready for this game. Which is Cleveland. Go lay down! There we go.
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland comes into this one after the win against Philadelphia. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game.
And now we're going against LeBron James.
We're going to be watching Kyrie Irving tonight, fellas. Here's a guy who can just dazzle you with his ability to break down a defense. Is he the best ball handler in the NBA right now? It's a tough question.
Well, if he's not the best, he's right up there.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He's certainly in the top 2, 3.
Who else?
Oh, Stephen Curry.
You know what I'd like to say about Steph?
What's that?
He makes it look
effortless.
Listen, Kyrie doesn't get enough credit for how strong his fundamentals are, but you know why I really like Kyrie, Kenny?
Why?
Jersey's in the building.
Irving's not bad. He wasn't bad in 14.
That's not from New York.
Had Irving
No,
on my
he
team.
works in New York. He's from Jersey. I used to babysit him when he was little.
No, that's from the Bronx.
You used to babysit.
So he was a stingy ball player.
So that's what happened.
He would never pass me the damn ball. About time you laid down.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee at BMO Harris Bradley Center. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. You look at the Cavaliers. It has not been a dramatic change this season to the performance last year in terms of the record, guys. Every game, though, a chance to get better as a team.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
You know, sometimes the NBA regular season can run together, but not when these two teams face off. This is special.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people
what games do you play?
It takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision and passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. Couple conference rivals going head-to-head. That ups the ante in this one.
A certain amount of, I know you too well. Yeah. I don't like you. We've seen each other too much. The games have been too hard. It's the complete antithesis of what you and I feel for one another, Kevin.
But Doris, having played, having coached, do you really know a team too well? Does that really come with that kind of familiarity?
Well, yeah, I think sometimes, you know this guy wants to go right if he puts it on the deck. You know that he's going to pull up.
Are you going?
The Cavaliers leading by 3.
What? Really?
Outside Irving to the left wing. Smith outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
That's exactly how to work it to your advantage. If you're the big man, take your guy down low.
Antetokounmpo against Williams. It's a pick by Love. Outside Irving. No good with the triple.
You know, the defense will not make that mistake again because next time he's going to knock that thing down.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Get out of the paint.
Parker dishes to Young. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Irving passes to Williams. Love with the screen on Parker. Williams for three. And he's good on the three ball. Williams has got himself.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort, but I know we could be doing so much better on offense. Feels like we have a hand in our face every time we shoot the ball. Do not try to win this game by yourself. Stop taking contested jumpers, and let's get back to playing unselfish basketball.
Since when?
Starts right
I think we're the most selfish team. I've got maybe 2 assists my entire career. Of course, I do pass the ball, but they usually don't shoot it.
Quick breather and maybe scheme something up that we haven't seen yet in this game. We'll know soon enough.
I usually only pass it when I'm stuck.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Milwaukee. A switch here also for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in.
All right, let's keep going. Okay. You gonna sit there and stare at me?
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
You know, they knew it would be loud on the road, but tuned out all that external noise and completely dominated the scoring.
Williams with the ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pass to Houdini. And
what?
By Love. Oh,
fuck you, Love.
Smith all alone. And Smith with the stuff.
You know, we think J.R. Smith is just a shooter, but make no mistake, he has no problem attacking the rim.
Pass to Maker. Young outside. Here's Brogdon. He feeds it to Maker from 12 feet out. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You know, didn't have too much separation there, but that's some nice work. Good concentration to nail the jumper.
Williams kicks to Love. Can't hit that one. So Milwaukee, they'll take it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Poke loose. Here's Houdini. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Houdini's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Three on three. Here's Young. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Young is easy to root for, guys. Went to a good college, but has really exceeded all expectations.
It's his first trip to the line.
See, that should have been an assist.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so many former players do go into broadcasting after their playing days in Doris. When did you know that was a possibility for you?
Oh, I fell into this business, Kevin. Make no mistake, because I'll tell you, I had it all going on in college. Bad hair, bad clothes, bad teeth, you name it. Only thing I cared about in college was whether my jumper could match my dribble drive.
But you've made the great transformation.
I'll tell you, I fell into it. I left coaching at Providence, and they put their games on radio and said, hey, why don't you give this a try? And little by little, sure, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, and next thing you know, I'm calling NBA games.
And we know coaches are so prepared. It comes out in your broadcast. I'm sure you have the same mindset toward broadcast that you did coaching.
Well, I think, you know, if you're going to have any kind of success in life, it's about how much are you willing to pour into what you do. And because the game has always meant so much to me, you know how it is. We don't consider what we do work.
Right. Preparation
is fun. Watching games is fun. Calling games is fun.
Well, it comes out in your broadcast.
Yeah.
Basket counts. Cavaliers trailing. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Jefferson dishes to Williams. And here's Love for three. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Brogdon. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Young with no one around. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Basket good. That's 7 points for Kevin Love.
I tell you, that timing and that awareness Love has near the rim is something you simply can't teach.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Jefferson. Smith kicks to Love. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Yeah.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And, we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like
because the Cavaliers suck.
You better bring it.
No doubt.
You had to bring in LeBron James just to make it a competitive team.
LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Right now, it's a more competitive team with him on here. Love is not doing too bad, though.
Let's quickly break down the game we've seen.
That's my fan.
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
You can put the work in the offseason.
Bullshit.
Have support guys on the roster who actually make a difference.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving is out there with Darren Williams. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Thompson, and it's Fry in at the 4 slot. And last season, LeBron might like to team up with Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. Said he'd like to take a pay cut to do it. And Doris, what do you make of those comments?
Well, I think, Kevin, it's easy to understand why that might rub his Cleveland teammates the wrong way. If that's what he wants, you'd think the best way to handle that might be behind the scenes. But it was a hypothetical presented to LeBron.
And here's Young from the arc. And James pulls it down. Cavaliers leading. Dishes it to Williams. Now, here's Fry. He's guarded closely. Feeds to James. 5 to shoot. All alone. That's short off the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The pass to Brogdon. Beasley up top. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
NBA coaches talk all the time about protecting the rim, and I thought they showed great anticipation and quickness to the ball all night.
Passes to Brogdon. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Houdini. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Doris, in the NBA, as in all these leagues, a lot of it comes down to the effort of the player. Which players in the league right now do you think have the best motor, have the most effort?
Well, I think the guy who missed much of last year, right? Joakim Noah comes to mind. I thought for so many years of those tough Bulls teams, he was the heart and soul, and a lot of that not only about his defensive abilities and passing abilities, but how hard he worked, the passion with which he played. Another guy that comes to mind, Kenneth Faried, right? He wins a gold medal and inspires a group who are far more talented just by how hard he worked.
And unselfish, too, don't you think?
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, hard work is a skill, and it's a skill that should be paid well in this league.
And the Bucks making a change here. Levins is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Korver's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
What?
And the city of Cleveland still aglow from their first major professional sporting title in over 52 years.
They waited a lifetime, Kevin. In the end, it was a native son, LeBron James, who returned to lead them to glory. You just couldn't script it any better.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, when Kevin Love was in Minnesota, he developed into a three-point shooter, but he said, I know I'm not a stretch four. I'm a post player that can shoot. It's like Kevin McHale used to tell me, just go where they ain't. I try to space the floor as best as I can. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A., and spacing so crucial in today's game. And the Bucks making a change here. Parker's checked in. The Bucks have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Both teams making some changes here. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Screen by Young. Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. It's Young on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Wasted no time on that one. Jefferson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Is there anything D. Will can't see and deliver on?
Here's the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez.
Here's Love. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Now you think about Kevin Love deciding that he would return to Cleveland, a shiny new 5-year, $110 million contract. He had to sit with LeBron first and discuss how he could perhaps do more to help the team win.
Oh, you little wine bag.
Guy in Minnesota.
What do you want? You're sitting there whining, running back and forth.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Kevin Love knew when he joined the Cavaliers that it would be in a different role. Instead of being the go-to guy he was in Minnesota, he is now more or less the 3rd option.
Yeah, and I think Kevin, obviously, for the Cavs, you want to make sure you can try to continue to feature him offensively, even if that's by staggering minutes with LeBron's. You want to keep him engaged and take advantage of his talents.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And he knocks down the first one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And both free throws good for Jefferson. Milwaukee leading by 10. Antetokounmpo dishes to Young. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Antetokounmpo. And it's 9 points for Parker.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
6 on the shot clock. For 3, Smith knocks down the 3 balls. Smith's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. To the paint, here's Houdini. Tucker trying to free himself up. No good from Houdini.
Just getting a hand in the face makes all the difference. That was the case there.
Williams with a clean look. Love with the second chance points.
Oh, come on.
You know, that's what you like to see from Love. Fighting inside to get a score off a missed opportunity.
Pass to Houdini. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Shoots from the baseline. Parker with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Parker's running. And the shot goes in. He's got 11.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Boy, it's like they were saving their energy. I think they knew they had no chance to slow down that break.
Love outside. Shoots a fader. A shot off that time. And we finished one half of basketball. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lou. Teron, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Yeah, I'm still not doing as good as I should. We're winning, apparently.
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Do not let up, gentlemen. Play with the same enthusiasm. Let's get this W.
Wonder if I'm going to get my 30 points or more.
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee, in the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. The second half just about to get going here. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, they could try fronting him or bringing a quick double team, but that, of course, creates other problems for your defense. It'll be interesting to see what they do here.
I'm getting benched because of the start of the second half. I'm not a starter.
Platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Williams in for Kyle Korver. Houdini in at power forward. Brogdon out there with Young. Then there's Beasley, and it's Henson in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Houdini. James covering, and the Bucks miss again. Cavaliers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
It's stolen by Smith.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Smith's got 8 points.
And that's JR's specialty right there. The defense can't let him have a shot. I don't care what kind of range he's in.
There's the pick. There's the feed to Beasley. Young for 3, connects from 3-point range. 11 points in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Irving. He's got 10. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
You have to find a way to contest Kyrie at the rim. I know it's hard because he finishes with either hand, but you've got to check him.
Back to Henson. Pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And the Bucks lead by 7. Irving kicks to Smith. No good with the triple. Milwaukee's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. There's the dish to Young. The pass to Houdini. Back to Young. Goes up at the stripe. Another shot. And good. A nice layup that time from Houdini.
This guy puts yeoman's work on the glass. He works so hard to get second chance opportunities.
James. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here.
What bullshit?
And LeBron James achieving the highlight of his career, helping lead the Cavs to their first title in franchise history, and Cleveland's first title in over 50 years. Really hard to overstate what it meant to the city and his legacy.
LeBron James is consistent enough at the line where he'll make you pay most times if you're going to send him there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. And Kevin Love has subbed in for Smith. Both free throws good from James. And so it's Milwaukee now. They've led by as many as 14 points. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight. And there's been a lot of negativity, Greg, directed LeBron's way. Cavs fans who felt betrayed when he left, analysts who questioned his greatness. What does that 2016 title now do to them?
I think it changes a lot, especially for those in Cleveland. For the analysts who question LeBron's place in history, I think his 2 titles in Miami had already done a lot to cement his reputation. The 2016 title should remove that as an argument.
Here's Williams. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, he almost never misses that shot, guys. But you know he'll take it again if he gets another good look.
Here's Houdini. No
Damn
good
it.
on that one. Great D that time from James. Now Cleveland shooting around 40% from the floor here. That's a pick by Love. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And we see the comparison here of the three-point makes of the terrific OJ Orange Juice tandem relative to the rest of the team.
And guys, this is why depth is so important. On a night where Prez and Justice haven't had the usual juice that we are kind of accustomed to, the rest of the team has been carrying them thus far. It is so valuable to have that sort of depth where your top 2 guys can be having an off game and yet you're still in a great position to win.
And stolen by Love.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
LeBron can't get it to go. The shot by Thompson, no good.
He has the skills to finish that. I cannot believe he blew it.
Young's shot is off.
He's been off and on tonight, and that one didn't fall for him, but they still hold the advantage in this one.
And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Release so quick, especially off the pass.
Damn it.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. And it's Love penetrating. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young against Williams. That one goes in. Young's got 13.
Oh, gorgeous floater by Young. Impossible to defend given his soft touch.
James outside. Williams for 3. Beasley with the rebound. Bucks leading by 5. Kicks it to Young. Passes it to Houdini. Reverses. And the layup is good. Houdini's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
LeBron outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh shit, they had me on LeBron?
Guys, not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
They set the screen. Shots good from Young.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
LeBron outside. He kicks to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
They put me on LeBron James. Oh shit.
When we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Or they put LeBron on me. One or the other.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started.
Ah, I'm benched. I'm benched.
And Milwaukee has possession. Different look for Milwaukee. Houdini comes in for Parker. Young is subbed in for Levin. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers. So
I'm back on Love.
LeBron and Love, the 2 superstar forwards. Irving is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Houdini passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Cleveland coach Tyronn Lue, of course, played 11 years in the NBA. Started, came off the bench, won titles with the Lakers, played on the worst team in the league. I mean, that breadth of experience seems to serve him well as a head coach. He's certainly seen enough.
That free throw good from Houdini. And Lue gives Coach Doc Rivers credit for seeing the coaching potential in him when he didn't see it in himself.
You're right, Kevin. Rivers told him, you could coach for me. And Tyronn wasn't so sure. Thought coaching sounded like too much work. 6 years later, change of heart, called Doc to ask for a job, and the rest is history.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
On the wing, Irving, defended by Young. Goes up the baseline. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Houdini. He dishes it to Young. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Young. He tries for three, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Irving from long range. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Houdini, the shot.
Bullshit.
Good D by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And Kyle Korver hits from deep. Korver's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Well, we've seen a lot of players come and go on the NBA, Doris, and for the players that have a great career, what is the common aspect that threads these great players in your mind together?
2 things. Talent and work ethic.
Well said.
Yeah, I got the work ethic. I do not have the talent.
And the first one drops.
All right.
Damn, 9 rebounds?
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's James. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Boy, when James is operating on the block like there, it's a thing of beauty. How far has his interior game come since he entered the league?
Young dishes to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. And Monroe with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 14. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. James kicks to Love. Here's Irving. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 7 rebounds in the game. Young passes to Monroe and stolen by Irving. Plenty of space, and the bank shot is good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the quick hands of Irving to help create offense for himself on the other end.
Pass to Houdini from down low and stolen by Love.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Milwaukee.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these 2 teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Parker. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Johnson. Derek Williams comes in for Kevin Love. And Jefferson subbed in for LeBron. And then for Milwaukee, Henson comes in for Greg Monroe. And it's Beasley in for Antetokounmpo. Williams' shot is off. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Young outside. Middleton the pass to Houdini. From 13. And the shot is long. Jefferson on top. Covered by Beasley. Korver, good.
Oh, what a night. He's been efficient, consistent, really in a good rhythm shooting the basketball.
There's the screen. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is
I know I didn't get
thanks for watching.
player of
We'll
the
see
game.
you next time.
He's hot. He's on fire. Hot. He's hot. He's hot. Somebody.
That's what I'm talking about, boy.
You were slaying tonight,
He
man.
was out there. Whew. That shot was flame on, you know what I'm saying?
Still smoking.
Okay. Yeah, my game wasn't as good as last game. That game wasn't as good as the last one. I only got 19 points. But I got almost 10 rebounds. Holy crap. I think we'll do one more game. I'm not getting anybody in today. So yeah, I think we'll do one more game. Oh, quits. Oh, I got the thing set. Well, 15. Let me see how many games I'm at. I'm showing that Spalding has an event on 12-14. Okay. Foot Locker just called and reminded me you got an event of them coming up. Cool. Try to make it if you're not too busy. It's good to keep them happy, so keep an eye on the calendar. Got it. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that was the 15th game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was a 16. I must have been off on my count. A long ways to go. Long ways to go. I'm gonna call it quits right here. Y'all have yourselves a good day. I gotta remember to change the number on my my VOD. Y'all have yourselves a good day. Hopefully, things will get better for me on the internet. 2 hours and 10 minutes. I have gotten 14,151 drop frames. 6%. I'm getting more right now. I don't know why. Anyways. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of drop frames, so internet's kind of shit today. We'll come back tomorrow. Play a few more games. Y'all have yourselves a good day. I hope you enjoy the hosts. Actually, is there anybody in there? Stay hydrated. If there was someone in here, I would do a raid. But since there's not, most of the time I don't ever have anybody in here at the end of my streams. Sometimes I do, and I forget to raid people. Oh well. Y'all have yourselves a good day. I will see y'all tomorrow at 2.